Life is a lot like a dance. Sometimes the choreography needs to change. For most of my childhood, my dad was not a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. My mom, brother, and I, we all grew up in the church, and my dad was always supportive of us. When I was about 11, my dad went away on a business trip, and for the first time in his life, he felt prompted by the Spirit to reach out to the missionaries. He went onto one of the church's online chat rooms and was immediately connected with 2 sister missionaries. He started asking them some of the questions that he had, and eventually he started taking the missionary lessons. No one in my family knew that this was going on, and after months of talking with the missionaries, he finally decided that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was true and that he wanted to be baptized. My family and I were shocked and beyond thrilled. My brother baptized my dad, and 1 year later, we were sealed as a family for time and all eternity. I will never forget the impact those sister missionaries made in my family's life, and I am beyond grateful for the change God made in my dad's life. Very carefully, the choreography changed. Dance has always been a part of my life, and it's something that I can't imagine living without. It's my escape from the outside world, and it brings me so much peace. When I was 17, I had an audition for a dance team that I had wanted to be a part of for years. Growing up, I would get so excited watching the team perform, wishing one day I could do the same. I had prepared for most of my life for this audition. I practiced and practiced until I was confident I would make the team. I spent hours in the dance studio, making sure that my dreams would become a reality. In the weeks leading up to the audition, I prayed every day that I would make it, and my family, friends, and coaches supported me every step of the way. It was a righteous desire. I knew it was part of my plan, and I had faith that God was on my side. Life is a dance, and this was my big break. But sometimes, the dance changes. You go as a dream, as a dream, as a dream. My life was turned completely upside down. I felt abandoned and alone. I didn't feel like God was there, or that He had answered my prayers. After the audition, I went to the temple, not knowing where else to go. I sat there confused. I thought I did everything I could. I decided to say one more prayer and ask God why He had let this happen. I thought about my whole life leading up to this moment. What could I have done differently? Was I not good enough? Why didn't I train harder? I remembered all my coaches, countless practices, and constant corrections that helped shape me into the dancer that I am today. I remember how hard it was every time I was told to fix my form, or repeat a move because it wasn't good enough, or even completely change the choreography. Then I remembered how my coaches' corrections were not because they didn't love me or wanted to make my life more difficult, but rather they loved me enough to correct me and help me become the dancer they believed I could become. It was like that all over again. Heavenly Father answered my prayer. It wasn't that He didn't want me to dance. He just had a greater plan for me. My dad was taught the gospel by sister missionaries, and because of that, I now have an eternal family. Now, God was calling me to serve a mission too. Like my dance coach, God saw the potential where I did not. Changing the dance routine can be hard, but God knows that the hard part is worth it. He changes the dance not to make life harder, but to make it better. God showed my dad a new path. That path gave me the greatest blessing in my life. God showed me a new path too. That path is the one I walk today. I know that Heavenly Father is aware of His children and has a plan for each of us individually. He does answer our prayers, even if it's in ways we don't expect. He loves us enough to change us into the person He knows we can become. I'm grateful for the change of course in my dad's life that has blessed my family, and the change in my life that has given me the opportunity to help others do the same. We're all just learning how to dance, but sometimes the dance changes. Not because God doesn't love us, but because He loves us enough to perfect our dance.